What is up guys, Alex here, otherwise known as Clash with Style. Welcome back to this video in which we are going to be taking a look at some Town Hall 11 Hog Rider combos. So if you guys haven't already, I did do a video very similar to this at Town Hall 10, but this one is of course for you Town Hall 11 lovers out there. We are going to be featuring an EYG clan today, Rebellion Elite, who provided us with 3 very sexy triples using different Hog Rider variations. So stick around to the end of the video because we do have a massive Town Hall 11 v Town Hall 13 triple, so stay tuned for that one. But without further ado, let's roll this intro and go and check out these attacks. So the first one we are going to be taking a look comes in here from Sibali 2.0, probably butchering your name, so apologies for that. But you can see they are going against this quite unorthodox Town Hall 11 base. Now I hate these style of bases where they've got their infernos really far apart as well as their eagle in a completely separate compartment. But Sibali is going to be showing us here how you can use Go Ho to 3-star this base. And it's not just this base in specific, it's anything similar to this base, or you can try and adapt it to the base that you are going to be hitting. But you can see basically we are going to be getting a couple of golems out in front, I believe 2 golems. We also had an E-drag to help funnel and a P.E.K.K.A on the top section to help funnel. We do have the enemy clan castle troops coming out here, but our queen is going to be going in there to deal with them. We have the warden going in with the main push, which is quite interesting. A lot of the time you would see the warden go with the hog riders, but Sibali deciding to bring the grand warden in with the main push here. You can see the hog riders now starting to come in from this bottom section of the base. We are of course going to be raging up these bowlers that are coming out of the clan castle. Luckily the enemy queen was focused in on our golem, I believe, which meant that these bowlers could get a lot more value. You can see our hog riders are going to be pushing up through this base. Another heal spell going to be going down there. We also choose to freeze up those Teslas in the center of the base to try and keep them alive, our hogs alive, excuse me, for as long as possible. We're going to continue with these heal spells going on through. We have one left for this top compartment. Tornado Trap does catch a few hogs, but not all of them. Queen's ability is going to go off there. We see another giant bomb popping. Unfortunately, that single target Inferno does lock onto our queen, but we still have that warden's ability in hand. It gets popped right there, and Sibali shows us just how strong Go Ho still is at Town Hall 11. So I did feature this one in my Town Hall 10 video that I mentioned at the start, but this Go Ho is strong. Town Hall 8, 9 and 10. So make sure you guys check this one out, give it a go, and yeah, without further ado, let's move on to the next one as this last building goes down right there. Let's go and see what it is. And the next one we are going to be taking a look at comes in here from KP's Empire, and you can see they're going to be coming in with a bit of a mishmash here. You can see it's basically going to be a bit of a kill squad using P.E.K.K.As and bowlers, as well as a wall wrecker, king, queen, warden of course, and then 20 hog riders. So again, this is not a max Town Hall 13. You can see a few defenses are quite low leveled. It's more a Town Hall 10 with a couple of Town Hall 11 defenses as well as that Eagle artillery. But still, KP's Empire is going to be showing us how they can pick up a triple using this sort of kill squad hog rider army. So we're going to start off with a baby dragon and a wizard combination over here on this left hand side, which is going to start the funnel perfectly. We are then going to get the rest of our troops coming in from this bottom right hand section of the base. Wall Wrecker, of course, the siege machine of choice here, is going to push us straight into the center of the base. We also get a good pull nice and early onto that clan castle, which is really important. KP's Empire unfortunately does drop a double rage spell, which really is not what they wanted. I'm guessing they were going for a rage heal or maybe a rage poison. But nonetheless, we have been able to get that clan castle down, but it does mean that we're going to struggle to get the troops in the center any value at all, because we would have been using a rage spell on them. KP actually deciding to use a heal spell in for those Valkyries that have came out the wall wrecker in the center to make sure that Eagle artillery goes down, while our hog riders continue pressing around the outside of this base. We do only have 2 heal spells left, one of which is going to go down on this left hand side, and it looks like it's going to be the queen in the center of the base that's going to be left doing most of the work in the center for us. The Hog Riders, like I said, going to continue swinging around this left side of the base up to the top section before finishing off over on this right hand side. We do only have one heal spell left, which is going to be thrown down there. We only have a small group of Hog Riders as well. So even with KP pretty much swagging one whole rage spell here at the start, that double drop, it happens to the best of us. They didn't panic, and they were still able to pick up a 3-star against this base using this P.E.K.K.A. kill squad Hog Rider strategy. So very impressive stuff in here. You can see the final few defenses go down to the Hog Riders, and they are going to swing around back through to the top of this base. A couple of cleanup wizards on the left hand side. Queen still up somehow with her ability intact. Surprised KP didn't use that earlier. Not even going to use it. Going to swag it pretty much there. We have a gold storage down here at the bottom, which we are going to be finishing up on. Another triple for Rebellion Elite. Without further ado, let's go and take a look now at one hell of a crazy attack. So we have a Town Hall 11 against a Town Hall 13. Now use it in the comments, or you guys watching this video, I know you're going to be, that's rushed as hell. That is rushed. Easy triple. But hey, you still got to do the job. And Alan Shearer, the famous footballer, are going to be coming in here with a Queen Charge hybrid attack. So we're going to be getting the Queen going in here, doing some good work for us at the start. I believe we were able to find a space. Yep, there's a little gap in the center of that base there. I guess this Edu guy from Big Boss didn't realize. And it does mean that we can easily pull that clan castle, chuck a poison spell down on it. Our Queen will take that out very nicely for us. We've got a P.E.K.K.A. as well as a wizard cleaning up some of these buildings over here on this bottom right hand side of the base. Couple of wall breakers going to be going in there, allowing our Queen to get in towards that Eagle artillery. The thing obviously in these attacks that's going to be most deadly, these 3 Inferno Towers, the Eagle Artillery, and that Town Hall 13 itself. The Giga Bomb, the Giga Tesla, everything that comes out of that, or the Giga Inferno, or whatever it's called these days. Pretty much just the Town Hall 12 defense. A bit, you know, hyped up. You can see our Queen in the center here, though, going to take down the enemy Queen before moving on to this single target Inferno. We did have to pop a free spell down on that, and it looks like the other single target Inferno is going to lock onto our Queen, so we are going to have to use her ability right here. But we now have our Miners and our Hog Riders coming in from this right hand section of the base. Is this Queen going to be able to grab that single target Inferno? Oh, just, but she does fall. We are now pushing straight on through to this Town Hall, and this really could have gone either way, but luckily we still had that Warden's ability. Somehow he decides to come further into the base and capture all of these troops in his aura, so when we pop his ability right there, it's going to capture everything, which means that they will all stay alive and not all die to that Giga Bomb as it goes off. We only really have this single target Inferno to deal with on the back end here. You can see Hog Riders coming around this left hand side that did pop out of this siege barracks that was up on the top section of the base, and this one going to be a pretty convincing 3-star here for Alan Shearer from Rebellion Elite. So that does bring us to the end of this pretty short and sweet video. EYG always providing the goods, so thank you so much to those in Rebellion Elite that were featured in this video. You guys are awesome. Thank you for providing these Hog Rider attacks. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you haven't already, I would highly recommend giving Hog Riders a go at, to be honest, any Town Hall. Hog Riders in the meta right now are probably one of the strongest troops in the game, whether that's Town Hall 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 or 13. I would definitely recommend giving it a go, whether it's any of these strategies I've covered in today's video or a completely whack one. Go for it, try something new and let me know if you can pull it off. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate you sticking all the way to the end of this video. If you have stuck around this long, why not go down there and leave a like on the video? Can we aim for 10 likes on this video? That would be fantastic. Leave a comment too, let me know your thoughts and feelings. Subscribe if you haven't already. Yep, I think I've got everything out the way. Let's end the video there. Thanks for watching. Peace.